Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's Newry's Loose Women. Joanne, here. We'll have her back.
She's back. Whoa, she stole my seat.
Pauline's not happy.
Yeah, we're going to have turns. First come, first served. Yeah, okay.
Whoever's here first.
I'll be first next week.
Pauline being here from
I'm
the
here
crack
at
of dawn. Knocking to get in. So good week, everybody. Yes.
Yes,
Lovely.
yes.
Here we are.
Lovely.
Back again.
Yes.
Back again.
Tired.
Lent. Yeah.
Need a holiday.
You're always on holidays.
Only off a
Pauline.
flight.
I know, but you need a wee rest when you get back, don't
You
you?
do. You need a holiday after a holiday.
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
But you'd keep motoring on.
Oh, I keep motoring on. I'm a real trooper.
Never stop, never stop. So our first topic this week, this is always a debate, you know, when it comes to size and models, and it's always the size zeros that are on the catwalk and things like that. There are fashion shows and what have you. But Joanne, you were reading an article on
a girl in her 20s that's a plus, I think it's plus size, like 24.
Yes.
But beautiful looking.
Yeah.
But she put on one of those social networks or whatever, pictures of her dressed in her underwear and bikinis, and it went crazy. So she got her name and got signed up with a big, massive modelling agency over in the UK.
Yeah.
Milk. You were
So
saying
Milk,
it's
yes. So she is out there to claim the fame all about
Big is Beautiful.
big, yeah.
Big is beautiful.
Well, I think it's about time.
Yeah.
So I do.
You see, you'll not change the designers' mind, though,
No.
the big
No.
designers. But that's down to money, Amanda. They'll run up an outfit.
Yeah.
They just run them up for
Yes, it's like a
pre-orders.
standard.
It's pretty
Yeah.
much money with them, isn't it? And they'll make them all that they just drape over. And them poor wee girls that are just stick in sex, everything works on
Yeah.
them. They can pin it or
Yeah.
tuck it.
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
really money. But it's
Yeah.
a sin. It is a
terrible,
shame
yeah.
that they don't, you know,
And
embrace
this
curves.
girl is beautiful,
Yeah.
you know, really
Yeah.
pretty. And
Yeah.
do you know, I don't see what. Well, obviously that's the modelling world for you, but
But the thing
But
is,
there's room for both.
there should
There
be.
is.
There should be.
You know,
room
there
for
should
every
be.
shape and size.
Yeah, designers out there that cater for and run up clothes to suit more voluptuous women. And
well, that's
Yeah.
it, because realistically speaking,
Who?
the average size is what, 14, 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not the...
Six.
But you know, they say that
Yes.
it's you know, visually more attractive to see a slim person modelling or to see them on the catwalk
is it
than it
not?
is.
No, I
Is
don't
it?
think so.
Well, no,
Well, any
there's
shows
a
that
happy
you-
medium with
Yeah.
anything. You
Yeah.
know, there's the extreme, the other way of being
well,
too
when you
overweight.
see an anorexic coming in an outfit, you really
Yeah.
think, oh, that
Yeah.
was gross. And you see bones.
Bones and everything.
I don't find that attractive at all. So it's getting
No,
a happy
happy
medium,
medium.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a balance with
Yeah.
everything, and it's probably a good message as long as, because there is a lot of people who are, you know, more curvier, but they're very healthy and very health conscious.
Yeah, we had this
Yeah.
conversation, didn't we? Where they're healthier than
Yeah.
the skinny mini.
And that's the message that you're wanting, particularly the young people, because they are bombarded with images of perfection that doesn't exist. But this is how you should look, and
Did Amanda that yesterday on the news, or was it whatever day? I've lost track of days.
it's Thursday.
It was maybe last week. It was on the news, 1 in 3 of our children are obese. So, you know, you're saying,
Can't
oh,
win.
embrace the curves
Yeah,
and show the
yeah.
curves off, and then the health warnings are, everybody's
Yes,
obese.
You didn't watch, no, you wouldn't have, because you were in an airport last night, about the kids. It's basically about the junk that they're
No.
eating, and there was this wee 4-year-old who couldn't even fit into, I think it was a size aged 8, 9 clothes.
You see,
But was there something, you know, the way there could be medical reasons for this overeating for that age? Of
Well,
Right.
the mummy was trying to say it was to do with her thyroid at aged 4. I'm not sure. What she would have done, apparently, I'm only hearing this second hand because I didn't
Yes.
get to see it, during the night, instead of giving the child cow's milk or formula or whatever, it was
Yes.
handier just to put juice into the bottle
that's a disgrace.
and
Rather
give
take
it
their teeth
and
and
give it to
everything,
her
yeah.
during the night, because that was handier.
that's a disgrace.
And at that age,
think-
it's the parents that it's
Yeah,
not the
at that
child's
age
fault
it
at
is,
age
yeah,
4.
Yeah. If the wee kids are overweight, it's down to. But then, Joanne, you look on the high street. Look, even our own streets, Hill Street, Monaghan Street, over in the shopping centres, everywhere you go. Sure, it's bad food
Yeah.
plastered all over the place. Children don't have a chance. The way from no high.
Yes, the one.
You know, kids will want a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Fast food,
it's
fast food,
promoted,
fast
it's
food.
shoved in their faces
Yes.
all the time. So it's very hard for mummies as well.
And sometimes, you
I
know,
know it is,
convenience
yeah.
and...
It's their handiness when you're
Yeah,
stressed
yeah.
out. Yes, right, go on, get it, take it, off you
But
go.
if
I'm
only we
firm.
could see further down, like had that
Yeah.
glass
Yeah.
ball to see the future and see what damage that we're doing, because we didn't have that
Not at all,
when we were
Amanda.
growing up. Like there
had
wasn't
your
a
limit.
path.
You had a
There
treat.
was treats in the cupboard, and they were for visitors, and if
Yeah.
you'd have dared touch
Your hand
them,
would have been took
or
off
do
you.
you ever remember the treats all going out on the table for visitors and your mummy eyeballing you? You touched
And you
them.
trying to,
I get my hands on
Yeah.
you, and you weren't allowed to.
Yeah.
Like treats were a treat.
I remember
They're not
even
trade
whenever,
anymore.
like on a Sunday, we went down to see my granny, my mum's mum, and we would have sat and waited,
Absolutely.
you know, with a treat or whatever you would have
Yeah.
asked, whereas other cousins would have just come in and went straight to the cupboard, and we
Yeah.
used to sit, "God,
Sit.
it's not
Yeah,
fair,
we're
I'll
not
come
allowed
there,"
to. Yeah,
and
yeah,
we
yeah.
just had to keep sitting because
Praying
like
you got
that.
something.
Mary doll would have been eyeballing you, going, "Don't
Don't
even
touch."
think about it."
Yeah, our visitors would leave. Mummy'd say, "Right, it's okay now."
They've taken
But
on the
if
good
we
stuff.
had
It'll
a
be a crumb.
dared done that
Yeah.
No.
on the table, but that's the way it should be.
Well, it is, but you know, as I said, it's brilliant that they're embracing the plus size
Yeah, I
and
think it
showing
is, yeah.
that.
To one
but
extent,
as
yeah.
long as
Yeah.
it's not sort of promoting, it's okay
It's
to
okay.
be.
No.
As long as you're healthy within.
Yeah, healthy.
Healthy and happy.
12 to 14 is a healthy, happy
yeah,
size.
yeah.
It really is.
But even, you know, I'm sure you have seen it as well on Facebook or what have you. Like an image of different, all the same size, all the same weight, but because different,
Different
heights and
heights,
all.
shapes and
so,
sizes,
like,
yeah.
you know, different people, like a size 12, somebody that's very, very tall could be very slender.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And whereas somebody who's very small,
A
the
12,
same
they're
size
just-
looks as if they're
And then they're all
slightly
different
overweight.
shapes and
but
sizes.
they're,
And then
Yeah.
it's
you know,
really hard for people that have different body shapes.
Top
Yeah.
and bottom,
Top
yeah.
and bottom, that
Yeah.
would crack me up.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's the hardest
Yes.
thing to work with
Yeah.
for people, isn't it? And then you get the basic size 12 and it doesn't cater for that.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Uh-huh.
cater
No.
for that person. That's even for, like, Joanne, I'd have awful trouble for being so flat on top.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then my hips and my
I
shoulders,
never
I would
get-
be a good
yeah,
build.
yeah.
But it's really, really hard to work
But like
with.
that, it does probably, as you said earlier, it comes down to money, and
Yeah.
you know,
That's
it's
it.
easier to just
Yeah.
Hand
do
mistake.
a standard.
Yeah.
But even at that, depending on the shop that you go into,
They're different.
it's different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
And as I would, you know, if I go and do wee style talks or whatever, if you are a size 12 in one shop, don't automatically think
That's
you're going to be
it,
a
yeah.
size
You're
12 in
not.
another.
Yeah.
Just cut the label off. No one
Yeah.
knows what size you're wearing
Who
except
cares?
you.
Even
No,
who cares?
no.
You know,
Yeah,
I
well, you
don't
sort
care.
of know the shops
Yeah.
that you need to allow to put as little material as possible.
When you lift it up and go,
Don't bag because
What's
it doesn't
this
wash
to-
right. I go on a rant
Don't you
again.
start?
so we're embracing the curves,
That's
girls.
it,
I
yes,
always,
yes.
you know, it definitely, it's tough enough out there without.
See the botched
Yeah.
jobs this morning on the
Saying that,
news.
yes, yeah, yeah.
See the wee woman's belly.
Terrible. And the lip.
Joanne,
And then
imagine
white.
going letting somebody cut you open and you haven't done your research. Like one of the men said, imagine going and getting a kidney transplant or a heart,
Yeah.
heart
Yeah.
transplant and just paying some Joe Blob across the water because it's cheaper.
But then they were
You wouldn't
saying
do it.
there was a girl from, what do you call that? Towie.
Towie.
She was on one of the programs and she did do her research and everything, but it's still messed
she got
up.
the lips.
Oh, I
lips
seen them
did-
injecting her lips this
Yeah,
morning and
but
you couldn't
it
even
really
look at
was, you know, and she did her research, so how, can you trust anybody?
Them lip jobs
it's
never
terrible.
work.
Not
Oh
even
my,
if you're
I don't
getting
know
the tiniest wee bit.
anybody that
Yeah.
done that right.
Terrible.
Did anybody you know
No.
do that right?
It's horrendous.
And if they have big, big money, even it was Jennifer Aniston on
had
Graham
them
Norton,
done.
and she looked a wee bit iffy, didn't she?
Well.
Yeah, her lip was all, and her was beautiful, but she had
Yeah.
very thin lips.
Yes, yes,
but she,
yes.
whatever she's done, but if she cannot afford to get it right, girls, forget about it.
But again, it comes back, excuse me, to the images
That's it.
that we are
yeah.
bombarded with. This
Oh, yeah.
is what you should look like.
Oh,
and
yeah.
people are so, unfortunately, when they've got low self-esteem, confidence,
Yeah.
they're so brainwashed by that and right, this is what I have to look like.
They're showing photographs
No.
of girls because the like of Jennifer Aniston and all have had it done and paid millions, probably, Amanda. And then right beside it in a magazine you'll get cosmetic surgery within your reach. Do you know?
Yeah, yes.
Slash
Yeah.
price,
Yeah.
cheaper
Well, you must
price.
be really silly to go for, you know, one of those jobs. Like some of them we care so
Crazy.
silly.
And
silly.
the thing is that that's
Insecure,
only,
though.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it is. And
has to be
you know,
insecurity.
that's only fixing the outside. It's
Yeah.
the inside that you need to work on first.
I
and then
understand
you may not
somebody,
want to
Amanda,
fix the
that has
outside.
had a really big nose. Or, do you know
Really
that
out of
the
proportion. Yeah.
swimmer was so unhappy all her life? Do you know her with her big big honker?
Didn't want to say that.
Do you know, something like that? There is time, or people, their teeth not so good, and will go full out for their teeth to get them fixed and all. Do you know? Do you know what I noticed the other day?
What, Pauline?
David Beckham. I died of shock. There's this big photograph of him in Boggy or something, Boggy Man, and it's a big blow-up photograph. I mean, you go up close, it's like a designer make. It's probably not pronounced Boggy Man, but it's pronounced Boggy Man in my world. And I don't know. And his teeth aren't perfect. I mean,
And all the money he has, you think he would
but
get
you know, I think more of him.
Yeah,
There's real personality in his teeth.
Yeah.
He didn't go and get the Hollywood
personality in his teeth.
But I mean, his personality in his teeth as well as them abs. But he definitely hasn't had work done on his teeth, and I was impressed. But in a big blow up, maybe should.
But it is refreshing that
Very refreshing
for that.
I was shocked. I goes, David Beckham, look at his teeth. Oh my God.
Do you love him even more now?
Well, I do, because I
like
thought,
him,
I thought that he would have had the All-American,
Yes.
like Tom Cruise and all them agents. But
what is so wrong with being yourself? Why does
having
everyone
yellow
have to try and be like everyone
Like I always
else?
had that crooked one, and I loved it fixed. See that one crooked
But
one?
that makes you you.
Yeah, and I
People
just
love
drew
normal
attention
like
to that crooked tooth,
Yeah,
and
I
you're not
know
meant to.
that.
And I never noticed it before now, Pauline.
I know, you see.
Interesting.
Big crooked one.
Oh, so it's we're going to brace the curves, ladies.
Yeah.
Don't hide
Yes.
behind them.
And don't brace the teeth when it's
Smile unless you have to.
Pauline will not smile no more.
No.
You may get that tooth fixed now.
My big crooked
Please
tooth.
get it fixed before next week. We'll be back in a few minutes with our next topic.
Destination Newry. We're back in moments.
Bellini's Bar and Restaurant, Merchants Quay, Newry. Experience the passion of Bellini's in our Venetian-themed bar and restaurant. Home of great music, great atmosphere, and great food. It's time to get dressed up and enjoy a night in Bellini's. For a quiet drink, first-class dining experience. Or dance the night away to the best live music. It has to be Bellini's. And don't forget our Renaissance Suite for banquets, weddings, or conferences. Find Bellini's on Merchants Quay, Newry. Check our website for more, bellinisnewry.com.
If you want to watch this show from the comfort of your home on your TV, then all you have to do is get your hands on our brand new Roku box, where you can watch all the amazing shows we have here at Destination Newry. Simply get yours now by calling us on 028 308 34010 and get yours today.
3, 2, 1. Destination. You've reached your destination. Go!
Hi everyone, and welcome back to this week's Newry's Loose Women. Now, as we look out, it is sort of sunny.
It's lovely.
It's lovely, lovely, lovely. So we're heading towards spring, summer, and the trends.
I hate winter clothes.
Are you more
We all
spring,
say
summer
that, don't
I
person?
you?
hate winter clothes. I hate boots
Jumpers.
and trousers and jumpers and coats.
You just like your dresses.
I love au
Yes.
natural.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
go to nature. Not.
In our spare time, I can imagine you
That jet lag
frolicking
effect.
around, all natural.
I love open, you know, your feet open
yeah.
and your
Letting air out
shoulders
yourself.
open. I love that.
Do you, Paul?
Yeah.
nearly your time of
yeah.
year.
Yeah, it's coming into my time.
So it's spring, summer trends. One of them, which we are looking at, is sports trousers and chic heels.
Horrendous.
What do you think, Joanne?
Horrendous. Totally and utterly ridiculous, horrendous, and so unflattering.
So you will not be.
I won't be wearing heels with a pair of sportswear trousers. No.
No, they can dress it up whatever way they want, and they can put big expensive tracksuit bottoms on them, but it's
Adidas
not.
tracksuit bottoms.
They
as
try
we
to make
say,
it look high
with a pair of
fashion there,
stilettos.
don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
You know, the only one to the left with the green jacket and the yellow stripe, it's sort of, you know,
But
away
you
with-
still wouldn't.
you would get, I wouldn't wear it,
No.
but you can sort of see where she's coming from a wee bit.
I don't get it. I don't get the whole
No.
thing, no.
They make your arse look saggy and baggy no matter
And
what
the-
shape
yeah.
you are, you know.
But it's just, I don't get the whole, then there's one there with the bottoms on, loose tracksuit, sports bottoms, with a dressy top. Like, I don't, do you get that?
No, you would never do it,
I
sure
get
you
very
would.
angry about that.
It's like, you know, people trying to be just eccentric and just be that
Yes.
wee bit different.
Yes.
And this is just
But
a wee
seriously,
bit
girls,
OT
when you
too.
look at the catwalk, what they come up the catwalk, and would you be seeing Dens?
No,
on
you
it?
wouldn't. That's all
Some of
high
them
end.
come up
yeah.
in this crazy looking stuff, but then they take a piece of that
Yes,
and they
and
work
incorporate
it
it.
through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you know, but that there, no, well,
But those,
no.
so they're all like celebrities, so obviously,
But like some of the wee sporty wear now is lovely.
yeah. Oh, it's all the
Oh,
new colours
so, oh,
and
Yeah.
it's great,
multicolours,
and
yeah.
the jazzy
Yeah,
bottoms
are
and
lovely, yeah.
the fuchsia tops and all.
Yes,
It's really
yeah.
making you feel good about going to exercise.
But just not with
that-
heels.
No, definitely
No.
not. But your man, do you give off to your children even?
Walking
On
around.
Sunday, if Thomas comes down in his tracksuit,
Yeah.
you're the first to say, "Go, you are
Yeah.
not going out
Change,
today."
yeah.
And then, for goodness' sake, go and take them off.
Yeah.
And they're going to try and promote this. Then, no, definitely not. That's a no-no.
That's not one trend that yous will be.
Do you
Most
wear
certainly
tracksuits?
not.
I don't.
Ever, never.
No. Well, when I'm
Wee
well,
leggings.
Well, maybe wee leggings,
Exercise
but
leggings. I
for-
wear them too.
yeah, those sort of
Walking
things.
and
But
stuff. Yeah.
but not. No, I don't own them. I will never own them. They're just not.
Well,
You
now,
and I have met each
on
other
a
now.
winter's night, and you're going to kick football over on a football pitch. And
Well,
many's the
in
night
your
I put
heels,
Jerry's
you see.
long johns on and my big tracksuit bottoms.
I won't be going to kick a football on a football field. So, no, I do have, like I say, like
the gym
if you're
and
going to the
stuff.
gym, but I haven't
Yeah.
been to the gym in like
Amanda,
forever.
don't say that now. Be quiet.
I know, I'm
Don't
so
announce
bad.
it.
We'll see her next week with them on in the gym.
Yeah,
With
Yeah,
her
heels.
body band,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
with her heels.
Well, I think everything has its place. If you're going to kick football and it's a cold night, pull them on,
Yes,
surely, girls,
yeah.
and run on.
Yeah.
But don't try to make them high-end fashion, because we're not suckers.
I can sort of see. I can
We're
sort
not
of see
buying them.
Sarah Jessica Parker in something like
She
that.
could get away
could
with
get away
the
with it.
outfit
Yeah.
that
That
it's
first
sort
one
of
that-
okay, but they, in saying that, Amanda,
terrible.
they look like trendy flares. They do not really look like
Those
tracksuit
end ones,
bottoms.
yeah.
These end
Yeah,
ones.
yeah.
The others
These
with
aren't.
the gross, they're like
Stripe.
Adidas.
That is,
no,
that is.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
Adidas?
yeah.
No, definitely not. girls.
Adidas
Don't do it.
tracksuit bottoms with a pair of River Island pink stilettos.
Although, girls, I met a woman in a supermarket in her onesie.
Well, you
I've
see,
heard
that's what.
that, people like
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm getting from that. It's just, you know, the way
Casual
a few
comfort.
years back, there would have been a certain type of person would have rocked up to the supermarket in their tracksuit bottoms
Yeah.
and things like that, and it was frowned upon. And now,
They're trying to put an edge to it.
what's wrong with just dressing like normal? Like tracksuit bottoms stay with.
Trainers.
Exercise. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going with your, like, well, then I have been guilty of flying on from the exercise class to do the shopping.
Yeah, but you're still with
Before I
if you
go
don't
home
put a
to
pair of
train.
high
That's-
heels on.
Yeah.
You keep your trainers on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
yeah. You're coming from a
Yeah.
class. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No,
Girls, don't
it's-
do it. Don't. And some of them heels are beautiful. Why would you do that
Yeah.
to them?
But you know what? The youth of today might say to us
They'll
that
embrace
we,
it.
yeah, and that we need
High
to.
heels, tracksuit bottoms, and a pair of sunglasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Not-
so doing
But
that.
sure, the young ones are running in their Doc Martens again. Have you seen
Yes,
that? And the
yes.
colours. But I love that.
Yeah.
And I remember young always wanting a pair of Doc Martens and I wasn't allowed them. But see the pink and all now.
No, I don't.
I
think
remember
they're
I did have a
beautiful.
pair. I think I
Did
was
you? You're so lovely.
when I first met Paul, and
I
I
couldn't
had
see you
short
then.
hair, and I had
Were you a wee punk?
an earring up here,
Stop it, man.
and I had. So you can imagine. Can you
Were you a wee punk?
Can you imagine how that went down when I was introduced to the family? Me coming in the DMs.
Had you the leather jacket going on?
I may have. Well, it wasn't a punk, but I don't know
You're
why I
pixie, be a
cut my
pixie.
hair. I don't know. It was one of those regrets. But yeah, I'm a DMs and my ear pierced.
Well,
and
I
stuff.
always wanted a
Love to
pair
see
of
that vision.
DMs. Do you know, up until maybe a year or two ago, I went into the Doc Martens shop and would try them on.
Seriously, yes.
I had them on. And the pink and the red, and then there's flowery ones.
Yes.
I think I love, like, you know, if you're traveling or out shopping and have them all dressed up and wee leggings and
I was
for
19.
young ones.
I was
Yes.
19
Oh,
when I
that's
had
lovely
them.
at that
So
age. Yeah.
So you're well, accept that
yeah,
then.
that's okay.
am I
Acceptable,
forgiven?
Yeah.
Yes,
It wasn't a
Amanda,
faux pas.
I
It wasn't a
wouldn't
faux
mind seeing a
pas.
picture of that though.
No,
Yeah,
I
that'd be
can safely say all those pictures have probably been burnt. No,
By who, Mary or yourself?
no, probably myself.
Right,
Yes.
okay.
But did you ever think you'd burnt all the awful photographs of yourself,
Oh, I've ripped them up and everything.
but then they appear because other people have
Have
saved them,
horrendous.
so you never know. I thought I'd got rid of all my Holy Communion ones. I'm a disgrace.
Oh, no, you
I'd
wouldn't
no
mind the
teeth.
Kimmy ones. Like
Oh, I
that.
hated them.
Oh, Paul.
And I just
You've no
smiled in every photograph.
Oh,
And
you
do you know
have
the way you've no teeth?
Tell you the two
And
missing
all
at
you
the front.
just, I think I'd 4 missing at the front.
Was your crooked one there at the time? No.
No, the cricket one, thank God it hadn't come in yet. That was it, yeah, I was waiting on the whole
that one.
4. And a poor mummy had said, don't smile, but sure, hello, on your Holy
can't tell you
Communion
not to
day.
smile.
Oh,
Don't
she
just
told me
smile.
not to smile. And it ruined every photograph. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Appalling.
Yeah.
So, and big no to
No.
sports
No,
trousers
definitely
and
not.
chic heels.
Shake, no.
No, not
The heels,
not
yes,
working
we
at
do
all.
like them, but no, not together.
No,
No.
no.
No, no.
Big no.
God,
See
we're
any of
all
that?
no.
No.
Yeah. There's no even maybes.
Not a maybe in there.
Each of them separate on their own for the right occasion.
But just not together.
Not
Well said, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yes, like the way you put that, Pauline.
Yeah.
She comes out with a woman.
The
So-
odd time.
Every so often, just
Wee trinkets of
fabulousness.
of information, yeah.
So we're going to go for a quick break, and we'll be back to discuss the final topic up for this week.
Destination Newry. We're back in moments.
Kelly's is a well-known and trusted name in home improvement and the building trade. We are committed to bringing you good value by delivering high-quality materials, tools and equipment for trade use and home DIY projects at very competitive prices. At Kelly's, we can help you build your dream home, or why not book your next car service, or even help out your swing with the best golf tuition money can buy. Stock up this winter with great value stoves and boilers. Contact us now on 028 417 73674 or call in and see us at Milltown East Industrial Estate, Upper Dromore Road, Wormpoint, Newry. Visit us online, kellys-diy.com. Kelly's, serving the industry since 1997.
Louis Boyd's, 58 Mill Street, Newry. If you want to dress to impress, Louis Boyd's is for you. Style, comfort and great value. Louis Boyd's. Menswear labels now in stock. Diesel, Tommy Hilfiger, Superdry, Ramus Yomo and G-Star. Also communion and confirmation wear. Open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Saturday 9 to 5:30. Thursday and Friday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Sunday 1 to 5 p.m. Louis Boyd's, 58 Mill Street or louisboyd.com.
Advertise your business here. Reach a weekly audience of 275,000 people. Be ahead of the rest. Call Damien on 078 08 80 34 75 or 028 308 34 012. JT Carpets Newry has been servicing the floor covering needs of Ireland since the 1970s. We have Ireland's largest stock of carpets on display. You can always be assured of our professional commitment to quality, service and outstanding value. Stocking a wide range of carpets, vinyl,
Wooden flooring, furniture, rugs and accessories. We are committed to providing the right product for your individual needs. Contact us today on 028 3083 9944. Why not call in store today in Bestbrook Industrial Estate, Mill Road, Newry.
Destination. You've reached your destination. Go!
Hi everyone and
say it,
welcome back.
Say
Welcome back to the final part of this week's Newry Sluice Swimming. I'm going on a little rant.
Yeah, go.
Off you go.
It's just going to be a very quick one.
Okay.
Yesterday I went into
Say it.
to get
Say
something
it,
to
say
eat
it, say
in somewhere that has been, it's probably newly opened, I would say.
Okay.
No hints there.
I'm trying to, hopefully there's a few
there's quite a
places.
few, there's
Right,
quite a
that's
few,
okay,
yeah,
that's okay. And the person who came down to give us our drinks, she just looked dirty. Like,
Stains.
there looked, you know, I don't
Tan.
think it was tan. It might have been maybe from the food, you know, if they were cooking
Caught her
something
on
that
the
had
arm
caught her
or
in the
something.
arm. Even what she was wearing looked
Dirty.
Her hands looked dirty. And whenever
unacceptable.
and do you know what? Sometimes these places, it's just right. Okay, we need to make money.
She's serving you.
She came down and served, and I was thinking. Now I thought if she comes down with the food, I'll probably throw up beside her. But it was somebody else that came down. Now she wasn't much better, I have to say. Just the way, like, people.
That's so
you are in the
important.
public eye. You are. You know, it's a big bugbear of mine, and I hate when I go into somewhere to get something to eat, and whoever comes down to serve me, I will always look at their hands,
See
and
that
if their
they're
hands
clean.
look clean, and I know that they're not going to necessarily cook the food,
yeah.
but they're at front of house, and it's an extension of what's going on.
Yeah,
out
you
the back.
dread to think
Yeah.
of what's going on out
If
the
that's
back,
what they're
if that's
presenting
what
to
they're-
you.
Yeah,
It's
the
hand
public
over.
face.
And in
Yeah.
this day and age, I'm sorry, there is no excuse.
No, to be
for,
dirty.
To be seriously, you're meeting the public, and to present yourself in whatever you're doing. If you are working with the public,
And your hands.
like particularly and with food and
Food
stuff,
and germs and
it just really. And then I happened to say it to my to my dad, and he was saying he remembers. Now this is really disgusting. A few years back, he was must have been buying something in some shop, and they must have a delicatessens or whatever attached
off the shelf.
And he was standing waiting to be served, and he just happened to look behind him, and the woman who's behind the counter was standing with one of the knives.
Clean your
stop
nails.
it, Stop it now.
Why would you do that
With a knife.
with the knife?
But Amanda, we are far too nice.
Oh.
Like why didn't you say, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not happy with you handling that with dirty hands? Like,
Yeah.
Amanda, have you ever been in a restaurant with somebody, you got a dirty glass or
Yeah.
dirty cutlery?
Yes.
And I would sit, and then Jerry would go,
I inspect
excuse me,
country, yeah.
that's dirty.
Then you think they're going to go out the back and do something.
Spit on
Yeah.
it or something.
Yeah, I
Do you
always
remember
think
that
that.
programme
I
really
always-
scuppered you
Yes.
complaining, didn't it?
And even I remember we went away in the summer, and do you know whenever you're getting your breakfast, the plates are sitting, or
Yes,
even your dinner,
yes,
they're sitting
yes.
all on top.
Stacked.
And I lifted my plate out, and I just happened to put my hand in underneath it for some reason, and I took my hand out, and there was bits of food on my hand.
Oh,
And I lifted
that'd
up
be
the plate,
sick.
and underneath it was
Yeah.
the freaking food from freaking
Somebody else.
Oh, it just.
And did you say it, Amanda? Did you
no,
comment?
you see, I am
You see,
disastrous.
we are
Well,
afraid to
here,
say it,
tell
yeah.
me this. Did you
Yeah.
enjoy your meal?
Was it nice
yesterday?
in this new place?
It was, but you see, it probably, if that hadn't happened, I probably would have loved it. But I could just keep thinking, and I kept looking up
Could you
at
eat
where
it?
they were making the food. And I was going, right, do they look? And even, I detest it.
I know, but Amanda, I think it's fine to be like that, because in your own house you wouldn't serve your children the food like that. Why
You're
would you go out
paying
and
for it,
pay
yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
to hand you
And dirt.
food with dirty hands?
And even like their clothes, like again with
Was that clean?
waitresses, why are waiters?
They have to be pristine.
It's like white.
Yes.
White shows everything. Like even the makeup around the collar, it's going to show. Or black is going to show every peck of dirt.
Yeah, yeah.
And somebody else happened to say it too, and they were talking about some friend of theirs that had a restaurant. And before anybody went out, before they started serving, they were inspected from top to toe. Their nails, their hands, their makeup, their hair, their uniform, everything.
But Amanda, that restaurant would be a long stayer.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Yeah.
that's what makes and breaks places.
Yeah.
It really does. Are
Only
these
in the
places
UK,
that
it's only
start
new and
good
start
and then their
yeah.
standards
That's what I was
drop?
saying. Like, it's only new.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. You should have said.
You should have said,
I suppose
or
that's
maybe-
easy us saying. I don't really say. I would always leave it to whoever else is with me to say if they're going to complain. I'll do
Yeah.
the and let somebody else complain and I'll sit smiling.
But it's just, I don't understand it, particularly, as I say, when you're working in
I
that
agree.
environment or...
Well, whoever's the manager should be
Yeah.
looked at again, because just let staff go out on the
Yeah.
floor like that.
There's about you used to Arbonne
Yeah.
and Joanne
Arbonne,
makeup.
Arbonne.
And that's like you going with your makeup all over the place and, you know,
Yeah.
just slapped on or whatever
Yeah.
and trying to sell makeup. It's
Well,
just not
that's-
acceptable.
You know, that's what, because I was saying,
Acceptable.
like in the wee style talks that I do, like you have 7 seconds to create a first impression. And like with yourself, Joanne, going to do makeup, or if I was going to do a
didn't know
style
that,
talk.
7 seconds.
Yeah. Or if I was going to do a style talk or personal shopping or whatever. And like that, if Joanne rocked up, makeup all over the place, or if I rocked up looking like I'd been dragged through a bush backwards, who's going to
gonna
take us
listen to you?
seriously
Yeah.
going,
Yeah.
what,
But
and
then
this is
why
what
is
you
it
do?
acceptable for you to sit there and let somebody hand you that stuff with dirty hands? You say, you dirty bitch, go and go and wash yourself.
You minger.
Or Amanda,
Say
it's
the
very
headaches,
easy.
yeah.
We'll have a new motto. Just say, here, pet, soap and water doesn't
Yeah.
cost anything.
Yeah.
Maybe soap and
Stinking.
water.
This day and age. So there you go.
Is that your wee rant
That's your
tonight?
rant.
Let it
I
go.
love
Feel
Let
better.
it go. Let it
Yeah,
go.
yeah, let
Yeah.
it go. Yeah, go.
But now I'm thinking, oh, I should have said
You feel
something.
bad now?
No.
No?
No.
You going back again?
Possibly not.
Will you let us sample it first?
No, well, I
Okay.
wouldn't
No.
go in now.
No,
You see,
Because
word of
she
mouth,
has
that's
said
what's
that.
amazing. That's
Because you
yeah.
But I would
said
I'd
that.
like to go in and just see for myself.
Yeah.
No, well, I would. Like, I walked past one or two of the new places and queues, and then you sort of look, and then I thought, no.
No.
Couldn't be art.
Cues,
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
So there you go.
thanks,
Just thought I'd
Amanda.
finish up with a little
Bye.
rant. A little rant. So we will see you again next week. If you want to get in touch, you can do so on Destination Newry's Facebook page or vario.ie. Have a lovely week.
Bye.
Bye.